Hello, today I'm going to be reviewing the Star Wars Black Series exclusive Luke Skywalker Jedi Knight figure. Now, overall, this figure is pretty decent for a Star Wars Black Series figure. It runs about £20-25 depending on where you get it from, plus delivery. And I'm not disappointed, but I would have liked it to be a bit better. For example, the legs are a bit floppy there. Some definite mold degradation there. I'd love this tunic to be able to slide off or be removable in some way. I'd also like the head to be a bit straighter on there. It's kind of tilting off to the side. Now, the packaging is fairly standard for a Black Series figure. We have the picture, Luke Skywalker Jedi Knight, 4 years old. Figure goes here, blaster, lightsaber. The stand goes around here, and the cape is on the figure in packaging, kind of poking through onto a second tray. Beside we have Luke Skywalker Jedi Knight. There are no numbers because it's an exclusive figure and not part of the main line. Red does contrast nice with the black. We have no number again. Star Wars Black Series, his bio, warning, attention, Ashtung, a bigger version of that picture. We have 0 to 3 at the bottom, Disney and Hasbro. At the bottom here we have some kind of licensing with a barcode, all the legal stuff. This side we have Luke Sky, the top black, and the shelf peg. Overall, I really like the Black Series packaging. It's nice, it's sleek, it looks professional, and it looks good if you have them lined up on a wall or on the shelf. The articulation on the figure is pretty decent for a Black Series figure. Actually, it's really quite good. We have a ball and hinge at the head, allows for up and down. No real tilt because of how tight the ball is. And you do get the full 360 rotation. There's a ball joint in the waist which allows them to lean forward, a bit back, a bit side to side, all around really. It is hindered slightly by the tunic, which I wish was actually removable, but we can't have everything. Arms, hinge and swivel, all the way up, way down, rotation. There is another hinge and swivel. The arm goes past 90 on this one. This one actually not as far, weirdly. But this one you do have to be careful, especially with my figure. The peg moves before the actual joint, which could result in breakages. Left hand is up and down with a swivel. Right hand is in and out with a swivel. The legs are up. It kind of kicks out as you get past a certain amount, but up at least straight out. Back not very far. Out quite a bit. Knees double jointed with a double bend. Feet we have forward, back, all the way back actually, a bit too far back. And a really good rocker. Now overall the articulation and joint tolerances on the figure are really good. If you throw in the included Black Series foot stand that just slides onto the foot, you can get some really nice action poses. It is a shame about how wobbly the leg joints are at the top. I forgot to include, it does have a cutout at the thigh that allows for a full rotation. You get some really nice poses. The RX-78-2 Gundam Revive model kit, the Best Bin Han Solo, and the Marvel Legends Deadpool. Now, as for accessories, you get more than I would have actually asked for with this figure. You get this iconic green lightsaber, the blaster he uses at the start of the movie, this beautiful soft goods robe that is sewed around the hood so it stays nice and in place, and the aforementioned stand. The blaster fits perfectly into his right pistol holding hand, and the saber fits well into his left saber holding hand. The hands are also made out of a soft enough plastic so it's easy to get the weapons in. Also, the paint's that well done that I haven't had any issues with them chipping off or having paint residue left on the hands. Overall, for accessories, brilliant. I can't complain. The soft goods cape is easy to work with, and while some poses look awkward, you can get some really nice poses out of it. The lightsaber, the blade's a bit wobbly in there. It does come out, and I'm tempted to glue it, but the blade is a bit wobbly and doesn't like to go straight. He also has a clip on it for hooking it onto a belt, but he doesn't have anywhere to clip it onto. He also has nowhere to store the blaster, which is a shame, but either have him pose with him or have him in my accessory tub. So if you'd ask me, should you buy this figure? I'd definitely say yes if you're a fan of Luke Skywalker, Star Wars. If you're collecting action figures, it is fantastic. It is a shame about the hip joints here. It's a shame about the lightsaber not staying straight and being a bit floppy. But overall, the painting is fantastic. The accessories are fantastic. The sculpt is good. It could have been a bit more detailed, but it's an older sculpt being reused for a newer figure. The likeness to Mark Hamill is, if it would focus, it's decent. It could be better. It's difficult to capture Mark Hamill. There's a nice wash on the hair. There's a lot of accessories. There's a lot of detail. Overall, I think you should get this figure. It's a definite 4 out of 5 for me. It's just a shame about those hip joints. It's a shame about the scarcity of the figure as well. I've only found it in a couple of places online. Also, it is an exclusive in certain stores. Don't think it's exclusive in the UK, which means you might have a bit of a harder time tracking it down. But it's definitely worth buying. It's one of my favourite additions to the Black Series shelf.